What if a completely new virus emerged, unpredictable and fast in its behavior? This is what the WHO calls Virus X, a hypothetical, yet scientifically very possible, threat. It's not science fiction, but a warning based on recent pandemics like COVID-19. Such a virus could have high lethality and spread before symptoms even appear. In other words, it could travel the world before anyone even notices they're infected. Could we really stop it in time with current epidemiological surveillance systems? Not necessarily. Many countries lack infrastructure to quickly identify a new outbreak. Even developed nations have fragmented systems that complicate a coordinated global response. If Virus X appeared in a low healthcare region, it could gain time and advantage. And in pandemics, every day without detection could mean thousands of new infections. How would a highly transmissible disease impact the global economy? COVID-19 already gave us a glimpse: recession, unemployment, and supply chain crises. But Virus X could be even more aggressive, hitting strategic sectors before they can react. The digital economy isn't immune. Global interdependence causes everything to collapse quickly. Economic stability today depends on something as fragile as public health. Would governments be willing to cooperate this time, knowing what's at stake? Experience shows that health nationalism often dominates in times of crisis. Countries tend to hoard vaccines, close borders, and prioritize their citizens. This reaction, while understandable, weakens collective efforts to stop a pandemic. A truly global threat can only be stopped with truly coordinated action. What impact would another massive lockdown have on mental and social health? Prolonged isolation severely affects emotional health, especially among vulnerable populations. Loss of physical contact, routines, and stability leads to anxiety, depression, and PTSD. A more aggressive plague might require even harsher measures than we've known. The psychological cost of saving lives cannot be ignored in the equation. Are we investing enough in science to face a next-generation pathogen? Despite technological advances, many labs operate with limited budgets and outdated infrastructure. The development of universal vaccines or rapid response platforms remains slow due to lack of political will. Without prevention, we will always be chasing the next outbreak instead of anticipating it. And when Virus X arrives, improvisation won't be enough, real preparation will be needed. What would change in us if we faced such a threat and survived? Maybe we'd realize that public health is national security, not an optional expense. We would learn that prevention is worth more than cure, and time is the most critical resource. We'd rethink our relationship with nature, a frequent origin of emerging viruses. Because ultimately, what's at stake isn't just health, it's the future.